Greyhounds win this one. Final score was 95-69. And joins us now the head coach of the Greyhounds, Matt Smith. Coach.
How you doing?
Good. Good assistant.
Yes.
You called the game tonight? You calling it?
They didn't get your high school game tonight?
No, I got this. I've got several college games.
Yeah.
My daughter's playing in your Franklin, though.
Yeah?
And good evening, everyone. The Lady Greyhounds and the regular season tonight hosting the Missouri Valley JV. We don't have a radio broadcast for you tonight on Quicks due to our high school district tournament coverage and Mizzou men's basketball. But thank you for joining us tonight on YouTube as we wrap up the regular season for the Lady Hounds tonight. Moberly women come into the game with a record of 24-4, taking on the Missouri Valley JV. As teams are finishing their warm-ups, we will have a pregame interview with Coach Hayden coming up in a few moments. And we'll let you know that the men will be in action this Friday afternoon. They'll take on Three Rivers in the Region 16 men's semifinals in Jefferson City at Lincoln University. That game will be on the radio. That'll be on AM 1230 and FM 92.5 Quicks. Pre-game coverage scheduled start around 2:50, tip at 3. Of course, that depends on what happens in the first game, as Mineral Area will take on either State Fair or West Plains in the other semifinal Friday afternoon. The championship game is set for 7 o'clock Saturday night at Lincoln University. We're just a few moments away from the opening tap, and it gives us an opportunity to take a quick break and get a pregame interview in with the head coach of the Lady Hounds, Hannah Hayden. You're listening to Lady Greyhounds basketball, watching Lady Greyhounds basketball on YouTube tonight. It is 6 o'clock. Welcome back to the pregame show. Join us now is head coach Hannah Hayden. Coach, coming off the nice win at State Fair the other night, 21-0 run to start that game.
Yeah, I thought that first quarter was pretty impressive just by our players. I mean, just coming out ready to go. Got a lot of things going in transition, shot the ball well. We've been talking about having better starts, and I thought we definitely did that. Defense obviously important to that start, but also helped propel the offense for you in the early going. Yeah, it really did. We like to get out and run. We like to shoot those transition threes. We like to pass ahead and get those easy layups, and I think that was really, a big spark for us and brought us a ton of energy early. You've got Missouri Valley tonight, your final game before the start of the postseason. Your thoughts about what you're trying to get out of your team tonight and going into the next week and a half? Yeah, we put this game in here this week with us not having a district anymore before the national tournament. Our region actually decided to push our region tournament back a week and, allow this week, with COVID and things like that, in case you had any makeups. We didn't have that, so we were, just glad to be able to find this game and stick it in there so we don't have just 2 weeks of practice going to that region tournament. So tonight we want to just keep working on us. We do have a few things that we've added that we want to continue to work on, and just fine-tuning, and it's really about us and what we're doing at this point of the season. And without the makeups and obviously other districts, other regions are playing meaningful games right now too. Hard to bring in a team, a quality opponent to necessarily play you tonight. Yeah, there's not really anybody to play. A lot of people are about to play their region tournaments because they do still have their district playoff. So kind of a weird time. And so, yeah, again, we're just lucky to be able to bring somebody else in here and get to go against someone else. All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Thanks, JB. All right, that's head coach Hannah Hayden joins us here on the pregame show. Thank you for joining us tonight here on YouTube as Lady Hounds will take on the Missouri Valley JV. And let's give you the starting lineups first for the Vikings. Their starters, 5'4" out of Hawaii. Number 1, Era Boguyo at 5'4" out of Hawaii. Number 2, Shabikia Agbayani at 5'7" out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Number 4, Keisha Allen at 5'8" out of Spain. Number 24, Maria Rubio. And at 5'9" out of Texas, number 32, Shakira McDuffie. And they are coached by Peyton Funk tonight. And for the Lady Hounds, with a record of 24-4, winners of 4 straight, they're 16-1 at home this season. Their stars at guard, 5'7" sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee. Number 12, Deanna Pettis. At guard, 5'6" freshman from Minnetonka, Minnesota. Number 22, KK Adams. At guard, 5'11" sophomore from Kampala, Uganda. Number 31, Jamila Zama Nanzakambi Gunter. At guard, a 5'11" freshman from Williamsburg, Virginia, by way of Stetson. Number 32, McKenna Eddings. And at forward, 5'11" freshman from Springfield. Number 34, India Green. The Lady Hounds coached by Hannah Hayden, her 4th season. The assistants, Camden Levitt and Regina Garrett. Lady Hounds in their white uniforms tonight with the white numerals, red trim. They'll be on left to right here in the first half. And Missouri Valley in their black uniforms with the black numerals and the orange trim will be going right to left. This is one of
two JV squads Missouri Valley has. They have an orange and a purple. This is their orange squad. And it will be Eddings to jump, opposite of McDuffie. Thank you for joining us. Once again, no radio call tonight, but happy to join you here on YouTube. Our officials tonight, Tony Sloan, Rashad Tompkins, Bobby Vestal. Greyhounds going off the big win at State Fair the other night. Tap is controlled by Mobley, grabbed by Zama in the front court. Dribbles to the left side, has it there. Gives it back out top of the key. Pettis to the near side of the floor. She'll find Eddings into the right corner. Quick three by Adams. Bang! And it's 3-0 in favor of Moberly. Greyhounds will press following the made basket into the front court. Allen on the far side. Dribbles into a trap. Ball goes to the floor. Pettis will force a tie-up. It'll stay with Missouri Valley. 9:38 remaining in the first quarter. It's 3-0 Lady Hounds. Allen will inbound. Comes into Bogue. Back to the right side of the floor. Ball fed to the high post. Deflected into the corner. Will be chased down by Pettis. Pettis will get it into the front court. Long pass goes to the left side. Three on the way. Off the rim. No good for Eddings. Rebound tip to the near side. Adams has it. Feeds underneath the basket. Layup up and in by Eddings. And it's 5-0 in favor of Moberly. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Missouri Valley will get it into the front court, far side. Whip back around the perimeter near side. Magbayani with it. Shot no good. Rebound finally grabbed by Zama. She took it away from Rubio underneath. Into the front court, Adams swings it left side into the corner. Eddings with it. Lost the ball. And coming the other way with it is Magbayani for Missouri Valley into the front court. Gives it back out to the near side. Bogue with it, back to the near corner once more. Into the high post is McDuffie. Step back fader up and in. And it's 5-2. 8:26 remaining first quarter. Left side three on the way. Off the rim, no good by Adams. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Moberly. The last touch by Rubio. Lady Hounds 24-4. They'll be the number 2 seed in the region tournament Tournament starts next Tuesday, and they're going to change the decision, give the ball to Valley. The region tournament starts next Tuesday for the women's semifinals. Will be a week from Friday in Poplar Bluff. The Hounds will start play there as the 2 seed, getting a first round bye. Bogue to the front court. Bogue with it, gets it back up to the top of the key for McDuffie. McDuffie holds it. Try to run the offense, now dribbles to her right. Comes back to her left, and India Green will tip it away and get the steal. Long pass to the front court, looking for Zom. It'll be stolen by Rubio. She'll give it back to McDuffie. 7:50 remaining in the first. Near side of the floor, Allen. Dribbling to her right, back to her left. Lost the ball, loose on the floor, and Pettis comes out of there with it. Eddings with it. Will feed it up the floor, driving to the rack, the layup up and in by Zama. And it's 7-2 in favor of Moberly. Near side of the floor. Bogue will give it to the far side. Deflected, taken away by Eddings. She'll push it up the far sideline into the front court. Near the elbow, still dribbling. Stops. Step back jumper from 10, no good. Rebound Green, dribbles once off the window, it's good. India Green with 9 points. It's 9-2 in favor of Moberly. 7:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Near side of the floor. Bogue with it. Gives it back to the left side of the floor. Magbayani into the front court, but not in time. It'll be a 10-second call. Moberly ball. 6:58 remaining in the first quarter. We'll get our first substitution. Marcia Vernado will check into the game. For Missouri Valley, we're going to get a timeout. With 6:58 remaining in the first quarter. 9-2 in favor of Moberly. Once again, we'll have the Greyhounds for you coming up this Friday. They'll take on Three Rivers in Jefferson City, the semifinals of the men's tournament. Pregame will be at 2:50, tip at 3 o'clock on AM 1230 and FM 92.5 Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. First game of the day, we'll have Mineral Area taking on the winner of tonight's game between State Fair and West Plains, being played down at the West Plains Civic Center tonight. Championship will be Saturday night, 6:50 the pregame, 7 o'clock the tip on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com if the Hounds are playing in that one. India Green will inbound, comes into Pettis. Dribbling to the right side of the floor, now back to her left, top of the key, near the elbow. Still dribbling, stops, gives it back to the top of the key. Zama will step into a three, bang. She has 5 points to lead all scores, 12-2 in favor of Moberly, 6:43 remaining in the first. Bogey in the backcourt, lost it. Pettis trying to force a turnover. Bogey got it back, the pass away, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Moberly ball, last touch by Agbayani. With 6:33 remaining in the first quarter. Pettis will trigger baseline far side of the basket. Into the low block. Free dribble, spins back to her left, off the window, won't get the hop, and the rebound will be taken away on the near side by Pettis. She took it away from Verdado. Eddings with it, near the jump circle. Up to the top of the key, left elbow, drives the lane all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. McKenna Eddings with 4 points. It's 14-2 in favor of Moberly, 6:11 remaining in the first quarter. Front court near side, Agbayani with it, feeds it left corner. Bernardo with it, into the lane, high off the window, won't go, and deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Missouri Valley. Agbayani will inbound from the baseline far side of the basket. 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Pass will come out. Top of the key, right side. This is Bernardo with it. Working to the right wing, now to the elbow. Spin move in the lane, and that's going to be a travel. Lady Hounds ball, 5:54 remaining in the first quarter. Moberly trying to win their 5th straight game going into the postseason. Ranked 10th in the poll that came out today. Pettis into the front court, feeds into the high post. Lobbed into the low block. Zama with it. Dribbles out near the corner. Gives it back out to Adams at the wing. Adams takes it into the right corner. Holds it now. Feeds it back out. Green with it near the elbow. And a foul's going to be called. They're called Green for the push. That'll be her first, team foul number 1. 5:36 remaining in the first quarter. Moberly leading 14-2. Agbayani into the front court. Gives it back up to the top of the key. Rubio working to her right. Goes to the low block. Now kicks out into the corner. Bogey drives in. Now gives it back out. 3 other way by Rubio. Won't go. Rebound. Green had it. Goes to the floor. Kept the dribble. Got the pass away to Pettis. Pettis long pass to the front court left side. Eddings will launch the 3 off the rim short. Rebound controlled by McDuffie. She'll leave it back. Bogey into the front court. And Eddings will knock the ball out of the hands of Maria Rubio. And checking into the game for Missouri Valley be Ashlyn Lewis, replacing Shakira McDuffie. Also into the game will be Kashay Allen back in, replacing Maria Rubio. Midway point of the first quarter. Lady Hounds up 14-2. Bogey with it. Left side, near the elbow, stops, needs help, gives it back out to the top of the key. Allen dribbles to her left, back to Bogey, top of the key. Near the elbow. Looking for help, that'll be a shot clock violation. Couldn't get a shot off in time. Lady Hounds ball, 4:38 remaining in the first quarter. It's 14-2. Inbounds pass will come into Pettis. Will get it into the front court, top of the key. As Missouri Valley stays man-to-man. Ball fed in a low block near side. Green steps around her defender. Spin move off the window. Won't roll. Got her own rebound. Dribbles once to her left. Puts it back up. Spins out. No good. Zama will grab the rebound this time. Take it back out. Top of the key. Eddings. Drives the lane right side. Scoop shot off the windows. Too strong. Rebound Moberly once again. And another putback by Green won't go. And this time the rebound by Lewis. A lot of good looks for Moberly. Nothing falling on that trip. 4 minutes remaining first quarter. 14-2. 3 coming from the right corner is good. That is Marcia Vernado. Her first points, 14-5. Snapped a 9-0 run for Moberly. Front court left side. Eddings to the elbow. Zama drives in, now kicks it back out. Pettis across the key. Gets the left low block, dishes underneath, and Green is fouled on the shot attempt. She'll shoot 2. Foul was called on Bernardo. That'll be her first, team foul number 1. Kiara Lee in for Moberly. Isabella Lipton, 5'6" from Brazil, checks into the game for Missouri Valley, replacing Arabogu. India Green with 2 points. First free throw is off the heel, no good. 65% free throw shooter on the season. Team best 19 points per game, just under 19. Second free throw is good. She's got 3. It's a 10-point lead for Moberly. 3:39 remaining in the first quarter. Ball brought to the front court, near side. Driving in is Agbayani. Leaves it off right side. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Zama. Off the miss by Lewis. Excuse me, by Laura Gonzalez that just checked into the game. Near side. Kiara Lee gives it to the far side of the floor. Heading spin move in the lane. Pretty play up and in. Nice job by McKenna Eddings. Has 6 points now to lead all scores, 17-5. Front court near side. This is Lipton. Goes to the floor. Pettis is going for a steal. We'll have a tie-up. It'll be Moberly's ball on the possession now. Into the game will be Amaya Boyce replacing Pettis. Missouri Valley is going to get a sub in as well. Alex Handley Clark out of Australia checks into the game, replacing Agbayani. 17-5 Moberly, 3:05 remaining in the first. Into the front court, Boyce. Stops near the elbow, gives it back out. Kiara Lee for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Lipton on the far side. She'll push it into the front court. Right side of the floor, working towards the corner. Back into the lane. Long pass to the near side. Gets through to Henley Clark. Back up to the top of the key. Bernardo on the dribble, 15 on the shot clock. Dribbling to her left, drives the hole. Left it short off the rim, rebound controlled by Kiara Lee. Way into the front court, top of the key. Right elbow, spin move to her right off the glass. Nice play by Kiara, her first points. And it's 19-5, largest lead for Moberly, 2:25 remaining in the first quarter. Near midcourt, pass to the front court near side. Bernardo feeds it left corner, 3 on the way. Was blocked and taken away by Kiara Lee. On the attempt by Handley Clark. Into the front court, Kiara with the top of the key, working right. Back to her left. Drives all the way to low block. Stops, pops. Off the window short. Rebound comes back to her. Spins to her right. Off the glass. No good. Got a rebound again. The putback won't go this time. Zama with the putback up and in. She's got 7 in the timeout taken by Missouri Valley. We'll get a break as well with 1:52 remaining in the first quarter. Lady Hounds lead 21-5. Back in 30 seconds. Actually, we'll keep it here. There's nowhere to go. Just went on the radio tonight, just on the YouTube page. Thank you for joining us tonight. Once again, the women's tournament will start a week from tonight. The play-in games will have Crowder at Mineral Area and Jeffco at State Fair. The winner of that first game, the 3-6 matchup, will play Moberly a week from Friday at 7 p.m. Three Rivers will take on either Jefferson or State Fair at 5 o'clock. Those games in Poplar Bluff on Friday the 4th. Championship at 7 o'clock on Saturday the 5th. Missouri Valley with the ball coming out of the timeout. 21-5, 1:49 remaining here in the first quarter. Allen will get it into the front court. She'll hand it off. Lipton with it into the lane. Fires up an awkward shot. Rebound controlled by Green. She'll get off left side. Adams into the front court. Gives it back top of the key. Boyce to the near side. Chiari for 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound grabbed by Moberly. Put back by Green. Won't go. And a rebound put back this time. Won't go for Angel Lee. Just came into the game. And it goes out of bounds. Less touched by India Green. And we'll have a full line change come in for Missouri Valley. 4 of the starters are back in. And Bree Bush is in for the first time. 5'7" out of Maryland. Inbounds pass will come from Rubio. She gets it back now to the near side of the floor. Olga will get it back to the front court right side. at the wing. Ball work back top of the key. Rubio drives in left side. Too strong. Rebound deflected. It'll be grabbed by Boyce. Boyce has trouble corralling it. Now does. 1 minute remaining in the quarter. Boyce into the front court, top of the key. Curling to her left. Drives the lane to the rack, and she's fouled on the shot attempt with 53 seconds remaining in the quarter. Foul was on Rubio. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2. Faith Bland will come in, replacing India Green. .53 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Lady Hounds lead 21-5. First free throw on its way is good. Amaya Boyce, the freshman from Newport News, Virginia. 67% from the free throw line this season, 4.7 points per game. And she'll have one more attempt coming up. Second free throw on its way. Pops home. 23-5 in favor of the Lady Hounds. In the backcourt, Rubio across the timeline. Front court right side, Bogey with it. Back between the circles, Bush. Top of the key, Rubio. Bounce pass to the low post on the near side. McDuffie steps back, jumper from 12, too strong. Rebound Moberly with 33 seconds left in the quarter. Ball brought to the front court left side, Kiari Lee. Spin move in the lane, off the window, and she's fouled and will shoot 2. With 26.7 seconds remaining in the quarter, the foul is on Agbayani. That'll be her first, team foul number 3. And Elizabeth Canning will come into the game for Missouri Valley, 5'7" out of the state of Nevada. First free throw is good. Lee with 3 points. 52.5% from the free throw line this season, 10.6 points per game. Second free throw also good. 4 points for her now. Lady Hounds by 20. Shot clocks are off. Ball brought to the front court by Bush. Sloppy pass will be stolen by Boyce. 18 seconds left. Moberly can hold for the last shot if they choose to do so. Top of the key, Adams into the high post, near side, Angel. Gives it back to Chiari. She'll take the 3 off the heel right, no good. Rebound Rubio with 6 seconds left in the quarter. Long pass into the front court right side. The 3 on the way, off the glass too strong, and they'll do it for the first quarter. After 1, it's Moberly 25, Missouri Valley 5. And you are listening and watching Lady Hounds basketball on YouTube. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm J.B. Conley. Thank you for spending your evening with us. Our final home game of the regular season for the Lady Hounds. Once again, they'll be off until a week from Friday. They'll be in Poplar Bluff in the semifinals of the Region 16 tournament, as they will take on either Crowder or Mineral Area. Three Rivers will face either Jeffco or State Fair. And the championship will be Saturday, March 4th. The winner of the region gets an automatic berth into the national tournament. Last year, Three Rivers claimed that and probably claimed an at-large, and they're in good position for an at-large again, ranked 10th in the nation this week. Only 4 losses. There'll be 8 at-large bids to be handed out. As long as the Hounds put on a good showing at the region tournament, I would think they'd be a lock for one of those at-large berths for Lubbock. Missouri Valley with the ball as we start the second quarter. Moberly leading 25-5. Kogi will inbound, comes into the near side. Agbayani back to her, right side. Rubio in the corner, long pass comes back. Now near side of the floor, Allen back to the top of the key, reverse right side, back into the corner for Rubio. She'll take a 3, it's off the rim short. Rebound comes out to the free throw line where it's picked up by KK Adams. Into the front court, top of the key, working right. Feeds it over to Kiari Lee. Top of the key, Boyce again. Left side, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good by Adams. Put back, up and in by Faith Bland. Her first points. That's 27-5. To the front court, Agbayani gets the ball back near side. Three won't go. Rebound deflected. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Missouri Valley. Put back up and in by Kashay Allen. Her first points. 27-7. 9:02 remaining here in the first quarter. Driving in. Boyce off the window is fouled and will shoot two. With 8:57 remaining in the half. Foul's on Rubio. That'll be her second. And team foul number 1 here in the second quarter. Boyce 2 of 2 from the line so far. First attempt here is good. 28-7 Moberly. 8:57 remaining here in the first half. Second free throw on its way. Spins out. Rebound grabbed by Bland. The putback up and in. Faith Bland with 4 points now. It's 30-7 in favor of Moberly, a 23-point lead. Front court right side. Ball back up to the top of the key. On the dribble is Allen. Gives it back out between the circles. Buggy with it. Dribbling to her left at the elbow. Stops. Needs help. Bounces it back out. Back to the right side of the floor. Ball deflected. Loose on the floor. We picked up by Moberly. Adams with it. Into the front court right side. Steps to her left. Shot off the glass. Won't go. Rebound. Moberly putback is up and it's in by Kiari Lee. She has 6. 32-7 Moberly. 8:18 remaining here in the first half. Front court near side. Pass too much for Rubio. Goes into Lady Hounds bench. Moberly ball. 8:13 remaining first half. Maya Boyce will get it into the front court. Bounce pass to the high post near side. Angel Lee dribbles left, hands it off. Kiari drives in, pops from 6 feet. Right side, won't get the roll. Rebound fought for, loose on the floor, and picked up by Valley, and the foul's going to be called on the Lady Hounds. Faith Bland picks up her first, team foul number 1. 7:56 remaining here in the first half. It's 32-7. Inbounds pass comes into the right corner. Bogey with it. Into the front court. Nearly a violation. They're going to let play continue. Drive in. Shot left short. No good. Rebound Bland. That pass was almost backwards into the backcourt right at the timeline, but we'll get it anyway. Long pass up the floor. Count it 1. Chance for a 3-point play for Angel Lee. As the foul was called on Rubio, that'll be her third. Angel gets her first points of the night. And Vernado will check back into the game for Rubio. Angel Lee at the free throw line. Just under 60% from the year from the stripe. Hits that one. And it's 35-7 in favor of Moberly. 7:35 and counting left in the first half. Ball brought to the front court on the dribble. Allen with it, top of the key. Pass comes left side of the floor. Bernardo with it, back up to the top of the key. Shot clock at 15. All right, she'll launch a 3. It's good. Her second 3 of the night. She's got 6 points, tied for a game high. 35-10. Boyce is going to drive the lane. Lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be Missouri Valley ball with 7:07 remaining in the half. Inbounds pass will come in near side of the floor. Agbayani will give it back. And into the front court right side, DJ Allen. Boyce going for a steal. Allen almost lost in the backcourt. Gets the pass away to the near side. Agbayani with it. Back to the right side of the floor. Bogey feeds it off to her right. Gets it back top of the key. Drives the lane. Floater left short. Goes safe from going out of bounds and actually touching it out of bounds was Ashlyn Willis. Excuse me, that's Elizabeth Canning. 35-10, 6:35 remaining. Left side, Angel Lee drives in, lays it up and in. Angel Lee with 5 points. Lady Hounds by 27, 6:28 remaining. Outside Bogey will get it into the front court. Dribbles near the elbow, stops, gives it back outside. On the dribble is Bernardo. Feeds it to the baseline. Deflected loose ball be picked up by Mobley. Long pass up the floor is too much for Bland. Gary Lee put too much on that throw. Missouri Valley ball with 6:04 remaining in the first half. Keisha Allen will bring it into the front court. As Lady Hounds will have a line change coming up here in a moment. Allen, front court, right side. Feeds it off to her right. Bernala gives it back top of the key. Swung left side. Bogey with it. Dribbling to her right. Back to the right side. Bernala drives in. We get a whistle before the shot, I believe. Foul was called on Angel Lee. Her first, team second. And coming into the game will be Green, Zama. Also into the contest, Eddings. And Pettis. And into the game from Missouri Valley, Isabel Lipton. Elizabeth Canning. And Alex Handley Clark. Pass will come out to Handley Clark near the top of the key. Feeds it to the near side, driving in. Ogu has it stolen away by Pettis. Pettis up the floor, 5:30 remaining in the first half. Eddings to the rack, lays it up and in. Eddings with 8, 39-10. 5:23 remaining. Ball brought into the front court. Held there by Agbayani to the near side. Handley Clark on the baseline, gives it back to the far side of the floor. Now top of the key, 3 on the way. Will not go for Agbayani. Loose ball out of bounds. It's going to be Mobley ball. With 5:01 remaining in the first half, it's 39-10. Zama will inbound from the near corner. Pettis will bring it into the front court as we cross the midway point of the second quarter. To the top of the key, Green, left side of the floor. Eddings with it, dribbling to her right. Into the lane, lost off her foot. And tries to save it from going out of bounds. It's loose on the floor, be picked up by Missouri Valley. Pettis gave it an effort, couldn't come up with it. Into the front court, and a reach is going to be called on Zama. She knocked it away from Lipton. That will be her first, team foul number 3. 4:38 remaining in the first half. It's 39-10. Inbounds pass comes in. Quick jumper from the right side. Will not go for Lipton. Rebound controlled by Mobley. Pettis will get into the front court, left side. Drives to the hole. Scoop shot up and in. Brianna Pettis with her first points. 41-10. 4:22 remaining in the first. Agbayani into the front court. Near side of the floor finds Lipton. Launches a 3. Spins out, no good. Strong rebound by Green. She'll leave it off for Pettis. Into the front court, left side. Adams for 3. Left it short. Long rebound picked up by Adams near midcourt. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. She'll drive the lane, and it'll be an offensive foul. Drawing the charge was Lipton. That is the 4th personal on Mobley. First on Adams. Laura Gonzalez into the game for Valley. 3:55 remaining in the half, 41-10. Bogey will get into the front court, top of the key. Bounce pass to the near side. Agbayani to the rack, had it blocked. And the ball picked up by Pettis. Pettis into the front court. Feeds it right side for Adams. Long pass underneath. Driving to the rack. Shot won't go. Green got her own rebound. And it had it ripped away. Now try to force a tie-up. Missouri Valley will get it out of there. Into the front court. Near side Lipton. Into the lane. Got away his steps. Gives it back out to the top of the key. 3 on the way is an air ball by Agbayani. And it will go out of bounds. And last touch by Mobley. 3:18 remaining in the first half. It's 41-10. some confusion. They'll get it straightened out. It is going to be Missouri Valley ball, like originally called. Inbounds pass to the near corner for Lipton. Lipton had her heel on the near sideline. Turnover to Moberly, 3:16 remaining in the half. Lady Hounds leading 41-10. Got us into the front court right side. Feeds it off. Driving across the key is Edding. Stops. Gives it back to the left side of the floor. Jumper by Adams from the left elbow is good. She's got 5. 43-10. Under 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Right side. Bogey with it. Feeds it into the right corner. Lipton back out to her. Holds the ball overhead. Back to the right side. Lipton will take a long 3. It's off the rim, no good. Zom with the rebound on the near sideline. 2:40 remaining. Zom into the front court. Stops at the elbow, gives it back out. Adams across the top of the key. Finds Pettis, weaving to her right. Feeds it back to Zama. Zama crosses to her left. Jumper from 8. Won't go. Rebound Moberly. Tough putback. Off the glass and good. Count the basket for India Green. Now the foul's going to be on Laura Gonzalez. That'll be her first, team foul number 3. Adams will sit, Bland into the game. India Green looking to finish the 3-point play. 1 of 2 from the line tonight. 45-10, 2:23 remaining. And the free throw is good. She's got 6. 46-10. Leon showing some pressure. Gonzalez will get into the front court. Comes back out. Bogey with it. Right side of the floor. In the lane. Pass comes near side. Gonzalez from the corner. Zips a pass to the lane. Goes all the way to the far side. 3 by Henley Clark is left short. Rebound Pettis. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Pettis will find Green. Green is fouled. She'll shoot 2. Foul is on Bernardo. That'll be her second. They say the foul is on the floor. That's team foul number 4. 1:56 remaining in the first half. Inbounds pass. Goes to the left corner. 3 by Eddings. Left short. Rebound loose on the floor. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Missouri Valley ball. .151 remaining. Ball brought to the front court, right side. On the dribble. Bogu gives it back to the top of the key. Henley Clark feeds it off to her left. On the baseline, shot was blocked out of bounds. I think Pettis got her hand on top of it. She was there. Bland was also there. It's going to stay with Missouri Valley with 1:33 remaining in the half. 46-10 in favor of Moberly. Long pass will come out top of the key. 3 on the way by Gonzalez is good. She had a hand in her face from Green, still got to fall. 3rd 3 of the night for Missouri Valley, 46-13. Pettis into the front court, minute 20 remaining in the half. Working to her left, near the wing, feeds it left corner. Eddings for 3, bang! Her first 3 of the night. She's got a game-high 11 points, 49-13, a minute 8 remaining until halftime. Front court right side. Henley Clark feeds in the lane. Shot won't go. Foul's going to be called. And this will bring up 2 free throws for Laura Gonzalez. Foul on Faith Bland will be her second. Team foul number 5 on Moberly. Angel Lee will come in to replace her with 1:01 remaining in the half. Laura Gonzalez getting a little fancy with the dribble before the free throw, and the first free throw is good. (49-14) with 1:01 remaining until halftime. Second free throw is good. Gonzalez with 5. 49-15. Under a minute to play in the half. Into the front court near side, Pettis. Dishes low, block, shot off the window, short by Green, put back, up and in. Indy Green with 8 points, 51-15, 45 seconds remaining until halftime. Ball brought into the front court, near side of the floor. Allen with it. Feeds it left corner. Bernardo dribbling to her right. Sealed off there. Needs help. Feeds it to the baseline. Gonzalez, 15 on the shot clock. And she stepped on the baseline. It'll be Moberly ball. 28 seconds remaining in the half. Lady Hounds can hold for the last shot here. They outscored Missouri Valley 25-5 in the first quarter, up 26-10 in this quarter. Pettis into the front court. Just dribbling at the jump circle, down to 13. Down to 10, dribbles to her left now, gives it back to the top of the key for Eddings, working to her right, near the elbow. Switches to the left foot, jumper left short, rebound tipped around, grabbed by Missouri Valley, 2 seconds left in the half. And they'll dribble out the clock, not even take a shot. At the half, it is 10th ranked Moberly 51, the Missouri Valley JV 15. And we will keep it here as you're listening to and watching Lady Hounds basketball on YouTube tonight. Once again, no radio broadcast tonight because of our high school district coverage, and also Mizzou men's basketball. Putting up our signals tonight, so after bringing you this one online, we'll have radio broadcast of the Greyhounds coming up Friday afternoon from Jefferson City, the Region 16 men's semifinals. Greyhounds will take on Three Rivers in the second game of the day. Mineral Area will take on West Plains or State Fair in the first game. West Plains hosting State Fair tonight. Winners will play Saturday night at 7 at Jason Gym on the campus of Lincoln University. Lady Hounds, after tonight, off until a week from Friday. They'll play March 4th in the semifinals at Poplar Bluff. They'll take on either Mineral Area or Crowder. Lady Raiders will take on either Jefferson or State Fair. Three Rivers will play first at 5. Lady Hounds will play at 7. Championship scheduled for 7 o'clock on Saturday, March 5th in Poplar Bluff. And following week, they'll announce who's headed to Lubbock. Also, who's headed to Hutchinson that day. Let's recap the first half scoring for you. Moberly led by McKenna Eddings with 11 points in the first half. India Green had 8. Zama finished the half with 7. Kiari Lee with 6. Adams and Angel Lee with 5 each. Faith Bland with 4. Maya Boyce with 3. And Vanna Pettis had 2 points. The Vikings were led by Marcia Vernado with 6 off the bench. Laura Gonzalez had 5 off the bench. A pair of starters, Keisha Allen and Shakira McDuffie, each had 2 points in the first half. Lady Hounds are 8 of 10 from the free throw line. And Missouri Valley is 2 of 2, as Gonzalez hit both of her attempts in the first half. And we'll take a look at the schedule for the rest of the week for the women. There are a handful of games being played. You heard Coach Hayden say in the pregame show they left this week open in case there need to be COVID makeup games. And really has not been the case that they're needed. The Division II semifinal will be on Thursday. As St. Louis will take on Metropolitan. The winner will get North Central the next night. And also on Thursday, Three Rivers will host Crowder in a game. That's the only Division I game left to be made up in the regular season. That'll take place at 6 o'clock on Thursday night in Poplar Bluff. And then playing games will be next Tuesday, and the semifinals will be Friday and Saturday in Poplar Bluff. So not a lot of basketball left to be played. Even fewer games on the men's side. As tonight's State Fair at West Plains, and that game get underway here at the top of the hour. It was the play-in game, and then Thursday, the semifinals, St. Louis and North Central. Winner will get Metropolitan. Semifinals coming up Friday in Jeff City. One game is already set. Three Rivers and the Greyhounds will play at 3 o'clock pregame at 2:50 on Quicks. The other game will have Middle Area take on either State Fair or West Plains. And then championship will be Saturday night at 7 o'clock at Jason Gym. 51-15 the score here at the half. And while we have a few minutes, let's replay our post-game interview with Coach Pat Smith from Saturday night after the Greyhounds got their win at State Fair. 95-69 was the final score of that one. And after the game, we heard from Greyhounds head coach Pat Smith.
Just your thoughts on this one in general.
Really pleased. I mean, we had to battle some adversity. I mean, we had some stoppages we had some rearrangements on playing time. Jojo topping out, so we had to change our rotation a little bit on the front line. Then the game starts, and now I told our guys, you got to adjust to officiating, and they were calling it tight, but you know what? It was tight both ways.
Well, we seem to be having some technical difficulties. Let's see if we can restart that interview for you here. Following the Greyhounds win. I think we've lost our connection. And we'll try to get that back up for you here on YouTube. As we're at halftime, Lady Hounds leading by a score of 51-15. And I think we may have that back up for you here in a moment. Once again, the men will take on Three Rivers at 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon. And we'll have the pregame for you 2:50 on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. (51-15) the score here at the half. And have a slight technical issue. So we had that interview ready to go. We may be able to give it another shot here in a moment. And Lady Hounds are already back out to warm up for the start of the second half. Still a few moments away. They're leading by a score of 51-15. And I don't know that we'll be able to bring you that interview, unfortunately. We'll go to a shot here in a second. Let's give it one more try here. This was the post game on Saturday night at State Fair.
Greyhounds win this one. Final score was 95-69. And joins now the head coach of the Greyhounds, Pat Smith. Coach, just your thoughts on this one in general.
Really pleased. I mean, we had to battle some adversity. I mean, we had some stoppages we had some rearrangements on playing time. JoJo topping out, so we had to change our rotation a little bit on the front line. Then the game starts, and now I told our guys, you got to adjust to officiating, and they were calling it tight, but you know what? It's tight both ways. And so we got in some serious foul trouble, so we're having to actually do some cross training. We've been working on in practice on guys playing second and third positions, and we had to get to that tonight. So I think this was a win-win. We had to face some toughness. We had to face some adversity. And we had to adjust to situations throughout the night because of foul trouble and because of guys being out. Sincere's going to be fine. I think just tweaked his knee, and we decided to leave him out for precautionary reasons. But good win.
Yeah, you talk about training guys for second and third positions. Obviously, there's a balance between making sure they get it down in practice and testing them in game situation. Like you said, I think they did a fine job with that tonight.
We know James Den had to play a little four. He's not played four really all year. I thought he did a good job. In fact, he hit the three at the end of the first half to give us a 17-point lead. We played Bo and Ty together a lot tonight, and I thought Bo had a really good game. Bo caught. Michael Thomas played more three tonight than he's probably played all year. Jimmy Bell gets in foul trouble. Dorian Staples was huge for the first half, wasn't
he? Huge for the game. He tied for a game-high 19 for him.
Well, you know, he was playing really well for us at Christmas. He's a great kid. I got to do a better job of coaching him. I said that about 2 weeks ago, you know, that yeah, he makes mistakes, but he's got to play through them, and I just thought tonight he was huge. And, you know, this is a nice game for him to go into the regional tournament on. And, you know, I thought Bo played real well again. I thought Tyron Moore was very much back to being aggressive offensively. Thought Sincere had a good game. Makalani probably played, 10 to 12 minutes tonight?
Yeah.
You know, so he should be fresh for the regional.
You get a few days to get ready for it Friday afternoon against Three Rivers.
Yeah, and, you know, what you play for at the end of the season is the right to play one more day. And, you know, there's no givens. It's like I was telling some guys that were here, Jim Byland, Bob Mongler, John Hammer, that it's one of those deals, you know, every time I've got to Hutch, been fortunate enough to get there, it's been because we won our way there. Yeah, a few years ago I thought we should have gotten a large bid, so I don't bank on those. So, you know, the old-fashioned part of me is, hey, that's what we win every time we win.
We've had some good atmospheres at the region tournament in Jefferson City. I'm kind of glad to see it back there. I know we've had some heartbreak there as well, but generally good atmosphere for games.
You know, let me tell you, you stay in this game long enough, you have heartache, you know, and probably one of the best teams I ever coached was a team that we had to play the regional finals with 5 guys. That's part of, you know, I don't agree with it to this day, but you know what? Part of the game, and you go through it, you live through the good times, you live through the bad, keep going on. And I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of what they've accomplished. We're 24-6. You know, we've won 15 out of 17, 8 straight. You know, like I said, we've moved into the rankings, in the MACC rankings, which is a big deal to a lot of people. We're 9th. And, you know, with that said, hey, we got to beat Three Rivers on Friday. It's one game. You play for the right to play the next day. And Three Rivers has a good team. I mean, obviously they dusted Mineral Area pretty good the other night. Do you have an update on the Mineral score?
Yeah, Mineral Area won 92-66 tonight.
Nah, I think Jason Owens in West Plains was completely depleted depth-wise tonight.
They hung around for about 12 to 15 minutes, but then got to about 15 at halftime, unfortunately, for them.
Well, so, you know, there'll be a play-in game. State Fair, I think, travels to West Plains on Tuesday. Yep. Mineral will play the winner of that game at 1, and then we play Three Rivers at 3. And, you know, I will say this, and I'm going to challenge my team with this. Times we've had practice has been the times I think we've kind of taken off this year. And so we got some practice time, and we got a chance to get back. And, you know, you got to keep evolving, man. I mean, one thing that I've been big on at the end of the year is not only defensive improvement, and tonight was a 9th straight game. We've held somebody under 70 points. Yeah. And I commend the guys that were in at the end of the game. It's one reason why I was a little bit animated defensively the last 2 or 3 minutes, you know, because I do take pride in stuff like that. especially when you're pressing and you're keeping teams in the 60. You know, actually, to be honest with you, I think only 2 teams have got over 65.
Yeah, it's been a good run.
Been a good run for us. And, you know, the first half we relied on our zone, and the second half we played mostly man, and we need to have both defenses ready to go. Jimmy Bell got some foul trouble, but I thought he was real productive in the time he played. I thought Miles Mendez was just huge for us tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a guy that, you know, to be honest with you, it's taken me a long time, and it's my fault to really probably gain. But he's improved too. He's really gained a really thorough knowledge of what we need him to do, and he does it. And he's been a major part of us, and he's had to miss a couple of games, so it's good to have him back tonight.
Coach, I'll see you Friday and Jeff.
Friday we play, what, 3 o'clock?
I believe that's right, 3
o'clock. 3 o'clock, and I'm glad to sit back at Jeff. And, you know, with that said, it's a nice end to a regular season. Anytime you can go 24-6 playing the season, playing the record we have. And we ended up tying for the Region 16 regular season title, even though Mineral gets the number 1 seed, and we also tied for the MACC conference title. So, really, to be honest, that's 4 championships we won, but the one we really want to win is next weekend. And the only way we win it is to win Friday.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Coach.
That was our post-game show Saturday night after the Greyhounds win, and we're getting ready for the start of the second half here on YouTube. Thank you for joining us tonight. And it will be Moberly ball to start the second half. They'll be going right to left. Starting 5 back out there. Pettis, Adams, Zama, Eddings, and green. White uniforms, white numerals, red trim. Valley in the black uniforms with the orange numerals, or the black numerals, orange trim. Comes out to the near side. Eddings drives in the lane. Jumper from 12 feet, left side. Too strong. Rebound controlled by Missouri Valley. Grabbed by Agbayani. Ball worked in the front court, left side. Bogu with it. Back up to the top of the key. Right side of the floor. On the dribble now is Allen. Ball fed into the low post. Shot off the window. Short. Rebound controlled by Pettis. Into the front court. Ball swung to the right side of the floor. Adams will feed it inside. Zama lets the defender pass, puts it up and in. She's got 9 points now, 53-15 with 9:18 remaining in the third quarter. Ball worked into the front court. Left side of the floor, jumper won't go. Rebound Green, gets the pass away. Eddings will get it into the front court, near side for Adams. Steps back, takes an open 3, bang! KK Adams with 8 points, and it's 56-15. 8:57 remaining, third quarter. Front court back to the near side of the floor. This is Rubio, who got in some first half foul trouble. Pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Missouri Valley. With 8:48 remaining here in the third. Ball worked into the right corner. Jumper by Allen spins out, no good. Rebound controlled by McDuffie, and she'll be tied up. It's going to be Missouri Valley ball on the arrow. And they'll inbound baseline, near side of the basket. Agbayani will trigger. Comes in the low block. McDuffie goes to the floor with it. We're going to have another tie-up, and this time it'll be Moberly ball. 8:37 remaining in the third quarter. Lady Hounds lead this one by a score of 56-15. Pettis to bring it up the floor. Into the front court, right side. Ball worked into the corner. Zama with it. Gives it back out. Pettis to the wing. Top of the key, Adams. Fed the low block. Green dribbles twice. Step back jumper from 8. Won't go. Rebound controlled by Missouri Valley. 8:15 remaining in the third quarter. It's 56-15 in favor of Moberly. Ball fed into the right corner. Rubio with it. Working baseline against Zama. Back into the high post. McDuffie dribbles to her right. Drives. And the block is going to be called. 2 free throws coming up. The foul on India Green will be her second. Team foul number 1. Told you the Lady Hounds 10th in the poll that came out today. Moberly up 2 spots, the men, to 22nd. First free throw is good for McDuffie. Has 3 points now. She'll have one more attempt coming up. Indian Hills remains 6th this week. Triton remains 10th. Mineral Area has dropped to 18th. Second free throw is good. Duffy with 4. 56-17. Adams front court, back to Pettis between the circles. Now long pass left corner. Zombo launched the three. Bang! Her second three of the game. She's got 12 points to lead all scores now. It's 59-17. Probably a little bit of pressure. It's broken into the front court, then thrown away. Bogey was trying to save it in front of her bench and could not do so. Marcia Vernado will check back into the game for the Vikings, replacing Allen. 7:38 remaining third quarter. It's 59-17 in favor of the Lady Hounds. Vienna Pettis will get it into the front court. Right side of the floor for Adams. Feeds into the high post. Now low post for Zama. Steps back. Jumper won't go. Rebound. Pettis tips it. Goes off the foot of Vernado out of bounds. It'll be back to Moberly. And they're checking whether or not it should be a full reset or not. Actually, it's going to be 20 anyway. Comes into the near side. Officials look at each other. We're ready to go. Ball back to the near side. Zama dribbles to her right. Feeds it right side. Three on the way by Eddings. Bang! Her second three of the night. She's got 14 points, 62-17. And a pass deflected out of bounds on the far sideline. It'll stay with Missouri Valley. This was the final game they had scheduled for their Orange JV. Bayani, pass in the lane, stolen away. Up the floor, Green into the front court. She'll find Eddings. Eddings nearly walked. Goes Corralic, gives it back out. Adams feeds in a low block. Zama. Pass to the near side for Pettis. Works it into Green. Green with two defenders on her. Bounces it back out to Pettis. 15 on the shot clock. Dribbles to her right. Still dribbling down to 10. Goes around a screen set by Zama. Feeds it right side. Adams for three. Off the heel, no good. Rebound Zama. Knocked out of her hands. Loose ball picked up by Valley. Bogey into the front court near side. Getting to the baseline. Sealed off. Gives it back to the top of the key. Bernardo. Feeds it low block. Left side. Rubio shot blocked out of bounds by Eddings. It'll stay with Missouri Valley. 16 on the shot clock, 6:18 remaining in the third quarter. Lady Hounds leading 62-17. Pass was thrown to no one in particular. It'll be picked up at midcourt by Adams. She'll find Zama. Zama to the rack will lay it up and in. She and Eddings tied for a game-high 14 points now, 64-17 in favor of Moberly with 6:05 remaining here in the third quarter. Ball fed inside. McDuffie dribbles to her right. Her shot short, and she's fouled. Will shoot two. Foul's called on Green. That'll be her third. Team foul number 2. Boyce is going to come in to replace Adams. And Missouri Valley make a couple substitutions as well. Lipton back into the game. Emily Clark is out there. Shakira McDuffie shooting the free throws is 2 of 2 from the line tonight. First attempt here is no good, off to the right. That's the first miss by the Vikings. Ashlyn Lewis is back into the game. Second free throw is too strong. Rebound controlled by Pettis. Pettis into the front court, near side. 3 on the way by Eddings. This is an air ball. Rebound controlled by Lewis. She'll get it off to Lipton into the front court, far side. Dribbling to her right, top of the key. Pass comes right side of the floor. Long pass back to the left. Ashley Clark with it. Long pass back to the right side. Still in the right corner. Nothing there for Bree Bush. Gives it back. Ball in the lane. Deflected, taken away. Boyce going the other way with it. Long pass up the floor. Zama to the rack. Will lay it up and in. She's got 16. A couple easy layups here in the past few minutes. 66-17 in favor of the Lady Hounds. Coming upon the midway point of the third quarter. Lifting into the front court. Ball knocked out of her hands. Taken away. Pettis with it. Up the floor to Boyce. Boyce will have to wait for it. She'll find Pettis in the lane around her defender. And a foul is going to be called as McDuffie hooked her on the arm and kept her from laying it up. That'll be her first. And team foul number 1. We're going to call that a shooting foul. And at the line, Pettis, 72% from the line this year, 5.3 points per game. Her first attempt off the rim and rolls in. 67-17 in favor of the Lady Hounds with 5:02 remaining in the third quarter. Second free throw is no good. Rebound Moberly. Put back will draw a foul, and a couple more free throws coming up. Foul is called on Gonzalez. That'll be her second. Team foul number 2 and at the line. First free throw by Green is no good. She's 2 of 4 from the line tonight, has 8 points. 5 minutes remaining third quarter. It's 67-17. Second free throw is good. 68-17. Bounce pass in the lane to no one in particular. Will be picked up by Eddings near midcourt. Right side, Pettis. Curling to her left in lane. Dishes to Green off the window. It's good. Pretty play there. Green with 11. 70-17. Pass into the front court, stolen by Eddings. It's a 4-on-2. Eddings pulls up from the free throw line. It's good. She has 16. It's 72-17 in favor of Moberly. 4:36 remaining, third quarter. Rubio into the front court. Finds Hampley Clark. And then a steal by Zama. That's a 3-on-2. Outlet pass. Pettis to the rack. Will lay up. Left it short off the rim. And the rebound going the other way by Bush for Valley. Long pass up the floor is too far into the bleachers. There'll be another turnover back to Moberly with 4:20 remaining in the third quarter. Lady Hounds leading 72-17. And Coach Funk doesn't like what she sees from her team right now. She's going to put 5 new players into the game. Elizabeth Canning back out there. Maria Rubio into the contest again. Marcia Vernado. Arabogu and Agbayani also back into the game. Zama left elbow, steps in, jumper from 10, no good. Rebound Rubio. Near side of the floor. Bogu with it in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline. Feeds it low block for Rubio. Rubio spins to her left, and India may have gotten away with contact there. Would have been her 4th foul. This ball picked up by Zama. She'll get to the front court near side Boyce. And that Boyce will throw it into the cheerleaders. It'll be a turnover back to Missouri Valley. 3:51 remaining third quarter at 72-17. Ball brought into the front court. Boogie with it. Gives it back out to the near side of the floor. Agbayani top of the key. Feeds it back into Rubio. Deflected and taken away by Green. It's a 3-on-2. Green left side. Pops from 10. Too strong. Rebound put back by Boyce. Won't get the roll. And the rebound tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Moberly ball still. Boyce actually had the inside position. One of the taller Valley players came over her head, did not make contact, but knocked it out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Lady Hounds. Edding will trigger from the near sideline into the corner for Pettis. Back to Eddings in the corner. She'll take the 3 off the heel, no good. Rebound Boyce will tip it out to the far wing. Back to Eddings at the free throw line. Jumper from there off the heel, no good. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to be called on Marcia Vernado. She didn't like the call, and that was an awfully weird reaction with a squeal. 3:13 remaining in the third quarter, 72-17. That is number 3rd on Vernado. Eddings will inbound, baseline near side, into the corner for Pettis. Dribbles to her right, feeds it back to the corner. Eddings dribbles to her right, into the lane. Jumper from 8 feet out is good. She has 18. It's 74-17. Largest lead for the Lady Hounds. Deflection and taken away. Boyce up the floor. It's 2-on-1. Now it's a 4-on-1. Boyce to the rack, lays it up and in. She has 5. And it's 76-17. 2:40 remaining in the third quarter. Ball comes to the near side, fed to the baseline, underneath the basket, back to the left side of the floor, reverse top of the key, nearly stolen away. Free throw line jumper will not go for Agbayani. Rebound controlled by Moberly. Zama went to the floor, lost the ball. We'll have a tie-up, and it's going to be Missouri Valley's ball with 2:23 remaining in the third quarter. Lady Hounds leading 76-17. As they're going to finish the regular season 25-4. Long pass comes out to midcourt. Rubio to the free throw line. Runner from 12, right side, no good. Got her on rebound, gives it back to the near side of the floor. Now fed back into the corner. Rubio for three. Left it short. And it'll go out of bounds. They're going to say off Moberly. I didn't see anyone touch it after the shot, but the official apparently did. Inbounds pass will come from the baseline, near side of the basket. 2:11 remaining third quarter. Long pass comes out near side. Three by Canning. Short and to the right. And rebound chased down in the quarter by Boyce. 2 minutes remaining third quarter. Front court right side, Pettis. Into the high post. Zama will dribble twice to the free throw line. Takes the jumper. It's good. Zama with 18. She and Eddings, 18 each. 78-17. Minute 44 remaining. Third quarter. Left side, Bogu back to the top of the key. Agbayani into the high post. Ball swung back to Rubio. Left corner three is an air ball short. Rebound Boyce. A minute and a half remaining in the third quarter. Boyce front court near side. Eddings with it. Thought about a three. That puts it on the deck. In the lane. Dishes underneath, and Green will lay it up and in. As the help defense got off of Green, and Green had an easy layup. She's got 13 points now, 80-17. Minute 10 remaining third quarter. Left side Bogu back to the top of the key for Agbayani. Right side into the high post, now back to the top of the key. Three on the way by Vernado, won't go. Rebound controlled by the Lady Hounds. 55 seconds remaining in the third. Right side Pettis. Back to the top of the key. Boyce left side. Eddings is open again for a three. Bang! That is her third three so far. 21 points, 82-17 in favor of the Lady Hounds. 39 seconds remaining here in the first. Actually, it's 82-17. Is that right? 30 seconds left. Ball comes out. Agbayani with it. Back into the right corner. Oh, the dribble is Bernardo. Shot clock at 4. Shot won't go. Just on the air ball. Putback is also an air ball. Mobley get the rebound. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Into the front court near side. On the dribble. Looking to her right is Boyce, and a foul is called with 4.6 seconds remaining. Bogey picks up her first. And the Lady Hounds will inbound. That's team foul number 4. Inbounds pass. Boyce right side. Pettis into the high post. Zama couldn't catch it. And Valley will take it away, and they'll do it after 3 quarters. Moberly leading 82-17, outscoring Missouri Valley 31-2 in the third quarter. Don't forget, we'll have men's basketball for you Friday afternoon from Jefferson City as the Greyhounds will take on Three Rivers in the second semifinal of the day. Scheduled for a 3 o'clock tip. Pregame 2:50 on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. Recapping the stats that's going down numerically. Kiari Lee with 6 points so far. Amaya Boyce with 5. Faith Bland with 4. Deanna Pettis with 3. KK Adams with 8 points. Angel Lee with 5. Zama with 18 points so far. Eddings with 21. India Green with 13. 82-17. I'll double check my math on that real quick. Thank you for joining us tonight here on YouTube. That'll be Moberly ball to start the fourth quarter. Inbounds pass will come from the far sideline. The Angel lead a trigger. Inbounds pass comes in, work to the near side. Quick three on the way by Adams. Left it short. Rebound controlled by Angela Clark. Then a steal top of the key by Adams. Back to the near side. High post Angel lead. Pass to the right side. Was deflected. Does get through. Adams will take the jumper from 12. Won't get the hop. Rebound controlled by Moberly. Faith Bland couldn't hang on to it, however. It's taken away by Elizabeth Canning. Ball brought into the front court. Near the top of the key, it's Alexandra Clark. Back up to the top of the key for Lipton. Drives the lane right side, off the glass and in. Isabel Lipton with the first points of the night. And it's 82-19. Three coming from the near side. Good by Deanna Pettis. She's got 6. I think they ruled Eddings' last basket at 2. It's 85-19 right now. Under 9 minutes to play. So Eddings with the game high 20 unofficially. Right side Allen. Ball held there now by Canning. Gives it back. In the high post. Lewis back to the near side. 3 on the way. Will not go for Canning. Rebound controlled by Moberly. 8:35 remaining. 85-19. Driving the lane. Layup up and in by Adams. She has 10. Fourth Lady Hounded double digits. 87-19. Allen into the front court. Ball swung left side. In the corner, it's Handley Clark. She'll get it back again from the wing. Dribbles up around the perimeter. Feeds in the lane. Jumper will not go for Lipton. Rebound controlled by Moberly. Saved on the baseline by Bland. Pettis front court near side Adams. Adams pops from 10. Too strong. Rebound controlled. Handley Clark had it taken away by Pettis. Fed back out. Jumper won't go for Bland. Rebound comes out. And dribble out to the far side. Angel Lee saves it. Adams top of the key. Holds the ball. They'll reset the offense. Boyce with it. Left corner for Pettis. She'll take another 3. Bang! Her second 3 in a row. She's got 9. 90-19. 7:37 remaining. But yeah, I'm putting on a clinic in this one. 7.5 minutes remaining. Lipton dribbling to her right at the wing. Stops, feeds into the corner. Deflected out of bounds by Boyce. Agbayani will check back into the game for the Vikings. She's going to replace Elizabeth Canning. Inbounds pass will come from the corner. Now to Allen. Allen's going to step into a 3 over Pettis. It's short. Rebound Bland. She'll leave it off. Adams will push up the floor. Long pass up the floor for Angel Lee. Makes the catch, dribbles, in trouble, and she'll be called for a travel. Got stuck in traffic there, and she tried to turn to get the pass out of her hands and took an extra sidestep. 7 minutes remaining. Fourth quarter. Lady Hounds up 71. Ball to the right side. Lipton with it. Gets to the baseline. It'll be an offensive foul as Boyce was able to draw the charge. Lipton picks up her first, team foul number 1. 6:56 remaining. Ball be brought to the front court. Pettis into the high post for Angel Lee. Splits 2 defenders. Her shot too strong. Rebound controlled by Bland. Putback will draw a foul. She'll have 2 free throws. The foul on Handley Clark will be her first. Team foul number 2. 6:44 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's 90-19. Bland with 4 points tonight. First free throw is good. 67% free throw shooter on the season. Lady Hounds now 11 of 15 from the free throw line tonight. Second free throw is also good. Bland with 6. And the lead is 73. And Clark will sit down. Inbounds pass will come in. That'll be brought up the floor. Agbayani to the top of the key. Leaves it out to Lipton. Back to Agbayani near the right wing. Long pass the left side of the floor into the corner. Bernardo with it on the dribble. Stops near the elbow. Her pass stolen by Adams. 6:25 remaining. 92-19. Adams pulls up from the free throw line. No good. Putback won't go either. Loose ball out of bounds. Last touch by Bland. Lady Hounds will be in Poplar Bluff a week from Friday night. 7 o'clock scheduled tip. We'll take on Mineral Area Crowder. Top of the key. It's Allen with it. Launches a long two from the left elbow. It's good. Keisha Allen with 4 points now. 92-21. Ball fed left corner for boys. Back out to Pettis. Into the high post for Lee. Squares to the basket. Drives the lane left side. Lays it up. Gets the roll. Angel Lee with 7 points. 94-21. 5:40 remaining. Front court near side of the floor. It's Lipton at the wing. Back to the top of the key. Bounce pass goes left side. They'll feed it into the corner. Ball held there by Vernado. Works at the low block. Nothing there for Lewis. Comes back near side. 3 left short by Lipton. Rebound controlled by Moberly. 5:15 remaining. 94-21. Front court right side. Adams for 3. Bang! Her third 3 of the game. She's got 13 points. 97-21. And bring it into the front court. Agbayani, left side of the floor. Allen will head fake 3. Give it back to her. Just past the midway point of the fourth quarter. Agbayani leaves in the left corner for Vernado. Dribbles back up around the arc. Now back to her left again. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball. Last touch by Allen, I believe. Hunter Conway and Kayla Horton coming into the game for the Lady Hounds. Adams comes to the bench along with Pettis. 97-21. Good all-around effort by Moberly tonight. Ball fed to the high post. Angel Lee drives right side. Pass to defender. Off the window. Off the glass. It's good. Angel Lee with 9. 6 different Lady Hounds with 9+ tonight. Front court near side. In the corner. Long pass goes back left side. 3 on the way is good. That is Keisha Allen's 7th points of the night. 99-24. 3 at the other end is left short by Horton. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Missouri Valley ball with 4:01 left. Caitlin Sims will come in, replacing Faith Bland. Agbayani will bring it up the floor for the Vikings into the front court under 4 minutes to play. Near the elbow. Kicks out to the left side of the floor. On the dribble, driving in, shot off the window, won't go. Rebound, Angel Lee with it. 3:45 left, long outlet pass. Boyce to the rack, lays it up and in. 101-24, Boyce now with 7. Coming up on 3.5 minutes remaining. At the top of the key, it's Allen. Holds the ball, dribbles to her left. Right by Boyce, gives it back. Bernardo to the near side. Shot clock at 13. Left side, Agbayani. Started by Conway. Gets to the baseline. Underneath the basket. Dishes off, and a foul is going to be called. She tried to feed Gonzalez. Gonzalez lost out of bounds, and the foul by Angel Lee will be her second. Team foul number 1. 3:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's 101-24. Pass will come out to the top of the key. You with it, runner in the lane, off target left, no good. Get her on rebound, kicks out to the left side. Allen will feed it back to her at the wing, now top of the key. Bernardo drives the lane, kicks back out. Jumper from the left elbow will not go. Rebound controlled by Moberly. The foul called off the miss by Gonzalez. The foul on Missouri Valley will go against Allen. That'll be her first. And that's team foul number 3. Jay was on Bernardo, not Allen. That's her fourth. Right side of the floor. Ball swung to the near side for Boyce into the high post. Jumper will not go there for Sims. Rebound putback deflected. And this time grabbed by Missouri Valley. 2:37 remaining. 101-24. Into the front court. Bayani top of the key. Working to her left. Lost the ball. Got it back on the sideline. Got the pass away. Bernardo with it. Building near the top of the key, working to her left, feeds it into the corner, deflected out of bounds by Boyce. 9 on the shot clock, 2:16 remaining in the contest. Lady Hounds leading 101-24. Pass will come in. Dribbled by Bernardo with a jump circle, working right, shot clock to 3. She's going to drive the lane right side, off the glass, too strong. It'll be a shot clock violation. She missed the rim. Lady Hounds ball, 2:06 remaining. They'll come in, and Boyce will bring it up the floor. Into the front court right side. Ball fed to the baseline. Long pass back to the near side for Conway. Angel Lee on the baseline, drives in. Her runner up and in. Angel Lee with 11 points. 5 Lady Hounds, double digits, 103-24 with 1:48 remaining. Allen into the front court right side. Guarded by Conway, dribbling to her left. Feeds it left side of the floor, 3 on the way. Rattles home for Marcia Bernardo. That's her third 3 of the night, 9 points to lead her team. Minute and a half remaining, 103-27. Conway front court near side. Back to the right side of the floor, holding it there is Horton. Off to her right, now to the baseline. Ball fed back, top of the key, now left side. Horton will take the 3. Bang! Her first points of the night, 106-27, with 1:12 remaining. Ball brought into the front court. Working to her right now, pass comes back. Allen top of the key. 1 minute left. Ball fed left corner. Bernardo. Back out to Allen. Back to Bernardo, left corner. She'll take a 3. It's an air ball. Rebound on the near side by Conway. 47 seconds left. Conway will drive the lane. Her shot off the window is good. Her first points of the night. 108-27 with 40 seconds remaining. Ball top of the key. Nothing there for Agbayani. Left side, Allen for wing. Head fakes a 3, gives it back out. 3 on the way. No good by Gonzalez. Goes out of bounds with 26 seconds remaining. 108-27. Boys will bring up the floor. We'll see if they try to get to Caitlin Sims, the only Lady Hound who's not scored yet tonight. Or if they'll just dribble out the clock, and they're going to do the latter. Boyce will hold the ball. Final 13 seconds will come off the clock. Lady Hounds are going to finish the regular season 25-4. Final score, Moberly 108, Missouri Valley 27. And we will get Coach up here for the postgame show. Let's recap the scoring for you. As Moberly was led by McKenna Eddings with 20 points tonight. Zama had 18. 13 each for KK Adams and India Green. 11 for Angel Lee, 9 for Brianna Pettis. My boys had 7, 6 each for Kiari Lee, Faith Bland. 3 points tonight for Kayla Horton. And 2 points tonight for Hunter Conway. As the Lady Hounds finish the night, 12 of 16 from the free throw line. And Missouri Valley by Marnado with 9 points. Keisha Allen had 7, 5 for Laura Gonzalez, 4 for Shakira McDuffie, and 2 for Isabel Lipton. Joining us now is the head coach of the Lady Hounds, Hannah Hayden. And Coach, an impressive win for your team tonight. A little bit about what we expected. Your thoughts on how your team played and on what you were trying to do tonight.
You know, I thought we played really hard, to put up over 100 points with as poorly as we shot, especially from the inside. I thought it was kind of uncharacteristic of us. But we had pretty good effort on the glass. We got second chance opportunities, and if it took us 4 or 5 times, most of the time eventually we got it in there. So I thought that was good. I thought we shared the ball well. Again, switching defenses and things like that, we were communicating really well. So I was happy with our effort.
Third quarter especially, a 31-2 quarter for you. A lot of turnovers, a lot of breakaway points in the third quarter, and playing really well in a game where all 4 quarters seemed to go your way.
Right. And I think the thing in the third quarter also is like we had completely dropped out of our presses. So that was a credit to our half-court defense, and we really wanted to kind of lock in on our principles in the half-court, and I thought that the girls did a really nice job with that.
Well, you finished the regular season on a 5-game winning streak, and now you get ready for the postseason. And as we mentioned in the pregame, you've got about a week and a half to get ready for the game at Poplar Bluff in the region semifinal.
Yeah. I mean, this is the most important time of the year. This is when you want to be playing well and peaking and really finding your stride. And I think we've been able to build some momentum these last 5 games like we wanted to. We have an opportunity to practice here for a week and a half and continue to prepare. And we're playing a mineral area team that has won 20 games this year. Has some really good players. Has a big post player that we struggle with at times. Has a really talented point guard. That semifinal matchup, we're gonna have to show up and play well. It's hard to beat a team 3 times. We know each other really, really well, right? The scout going both ways, just knowing personnel and what we do. So it really comes down to execution and all the little things.
Do you balance hard days of practice with days off and go back and forth, or you try to keep it steady for a week and a half?
Yeah, I think we kind of balance it. We'll go pretty hard 2 days, and then we'll have like a shooting day or film day, and then we'll get back to it. And so, I think at this time of the year, I want to be as fresh as possible mentally and physically. So, we have to keep our conditioning, and we have to keep getting after it in practice. But we also have to have that balance of rest and, because we want to be ready to play back-to-back nights.
I know you and your staff are looking forward to a week and a half of practice. Are the players looking forward to it, or are they going to be anxious to play that next Friday night?
I think they will be anxious. It's hard not to be. I remember my days as a player, and especially once you get into the stride of season and you're used to it's basically practice and it's preparation, prep, play, and that's kind of what we got into in the rhythm of the season. So we haven't had a week and a half of practice since the beginning of the year. So we'll do our best as a staff to kind of keep it fresh and interesting for them. We'll do a lot of competitive things. This group loves to compete, so we kind of know how to cater practice in that way and make sure everything that we do, as long as it has a score to it, we can usually get something out of them.
Now, do they like to compete? They'll need to compete because the stakes are going to be a lot higher here on out.
Absolutely. It's win or go home from here on out. So we want to play in that region championship game. We want that automatic bid to Lubbock. So that's what we're working for. That's what we'll be playing for.
Coach, appreciate your time. We'll see you in Poplar Bluff.
All right. Thanks, JP.
That's Hannah Hayden joining us here on the Postgame Show. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Thanks to you for watching and listening tonight. Hope you enjoyed it as Lady Hounds win this one by a score of 108-27. And we will have men's basketball for you on Friday. We'll be back on the radio on AM 1230 and FM 92.5 Quicks as the Greyhounds take on Three Rivers in Jeff City for the Region 16 semifinals. Pregame scheduled for 2:50. Tip at 3 on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. For all of us here at Fitzsimmons John Arena, I'm J.B. Conley. Have a great night, everyone.